Hi guys, got a request here from, well, how do we pronounce this? Klaidas Drift. He wants an RC car made with 4 DC motors. Now, there's all sorts of ways we can do that, but I think what he means is 1 motor for each wheel, so it's 4-wheel drive. So I've been along to Poundland and picked up some nasal hair removal kits. So there we are, 4 DC motors. And being as they've all come from the same item, hopefully they'll be matched. So they should all more or less be the same power. So what we need to do now is decide whether we're going to just put wheels straight on the shaft. Got some wheels there. They're a bit loose. Whether we're going to put wheels straight on the shafts and just glue these to some bit of cardboard or something for the bodywork, and then we can use a suitable toy grade receiver, and we can have 2 motors on one normal outlet and 2 motors on the other. So we can have right hand motors on one side, left hand motors on the other, and then forwards and backwards will drive the left hand side, forwards and backwards, and left and right will drive the right hand side, forwards and backwards. So we'll have skid steer for steering. Or put gears on here and drive little stub shafts. That would be better, because putting a wheel straight onto the shaft like that puts quite a bit of stress on the motor. But it would be a very quick and simple way of rigging something up with 4 motors. So I might do that first and see if we can get it to run. That looks good. Got some little plastic wheels off a toy car. I'm going to put them straight on the shafts for now, see if we can actually get it to work. They're a little bit loose on the shaft, so I'm going to use some heat shrink tubing to try and thicken up the shafts to hold the wheels on. Hot glue gun time now. Yeah, might have to put an aerial on it. Don't think we've got much range. Well, it worked, but it didn't last very long. I was using a single lithium-ion battery, and then I decided to put the double one in, and it worked for a few seconds, and then we had the blue smoke. Overheated it, because that's drawing far too much power. Because these are driving the wheels directly, it's putting a lot of strain on each motor. That's drawing a lot of current, and that's killed this little toy grade receiver. So I've killed it already. Might have to go hobby grade so we can put an ESC on there and give it a bit more current. Hobby grade. Don't want to do this for too long, just in case I burn up those ESCs. Forwards, forwards, okay. Forwards. Backwards. Because I didn't mark any direction on it, forwards and backwards, so I don't know which is the front and which is the back now. Well, it works. But I'm at great risk of burning out those ESCs on there. Right, let's see if we can show you what we've got then. Fly Sky receiver, 2 cheap ESCs, a 2S lithium-ion battery, and 4 DC motors. So this side controls these 2 motors, forwards and backwards, and then this side controls these 2 motors, forwards and backwards. So by either making one forwards and one backwards, or just one forwards and the other one not moving, we can steer. Skid steer. So there we go. A radio controlled car with 4 DC motors. Overpowering them because they're only expecting a single AA battery, 1.5 volts to power them, and I'm powering them with 7.4 volts or thereabouts. So I don't think it'll last for very long, but enough to do the job. Just a quick reminder, we did this first of all with a toy grade receiver, and we actually burnt it out because those motors drew too much current through the H bridge and we had the blue smoke come out. Although that wasn't actually on film, it's while I was testing it, which is why we've gone up to hobby grade. Hey, thanks for watching. There's plenty of videos on my main channel with more added daily, so don't forget to subscribe and enable the notifications to keep you up to date with my new releases. My second channel, Grandad's Other Channel, is where I put the longer videos with more detail. Then there's my Facebook page, and you can follow me on Twitter. You can help keep my channel running by donating $1 on Patreon to buy me coffee. And if you fancy some Grandad merchandise, I have 2 shops, one on Redbubble and the other on Cotton Cart. Finally, you can always find more information in the video description. Thanks again for watching.